Okay, since everybody loved the story time last time, I thought I'd post another one on how me and my best friend met. So, story time. This story starts in 6th grade year. In 6th grade, me and my best friend now had chorus, but we never ever talked. Like, we sat by each other, but honestly, we never ever talked. We did like casual conversation, maybe like once a month, but we had very separate friend groups. We were literally we knew who each other were, but I don't even think you would call us friends. So then, it kind of just stays like that. Then fast forward to, I think, about like literally April or May of 6th grade. So like coming to the very end of 6th grade year, I'm in chorus, and this is when I start my love for reading books. I'm getting into a lot of books, so I recently bought a lot of books. I went book shopping like the week before, so I was reading one of my books. I don't remember what I was reading. I think it was either like A Good Girl's Guide to Murder or Fourth Wing. I think it was Fourth Wing, yeah. And I was reading it in chorus, and I look over and I see Allie, my now best friend, reading Daughter of the Pirate King. And I've been like on the book community on Fable and stuff, so I've heard of this book, and it's on my TBR. And I had no book friends whatsoever, so I go up to Allie and I say, hey, oh my gosh, I want to read that book so bad. She says, oh my goodness, really? And then she looks at my book and sees that it's Fourth Wing, and she says, I want to read that book. So we kind of just literally spent the entire chorus class literally chatting about books we like, and then it didn't really take off from there. We kind of we still definitely talked to each other, but since there was no chorus concerts coming up, we literally just spent like a lot of the time just reading in class, me and Allie, and we'd it was just kind of like a silent book club. Like sometimes we would start yapping, but really would use. And so then summer of 6th grade year, me and Allie are not very close. Like we're close, but it's the summer of 7th grade. Like after me and Allie kind of met, and we're mutuals. Like we're still really good friends. We're definitely a lot closer than we were, but we're still not best friends. Okay, we still had our separate friend groups. So we just kind of text each other every once in a while, talking about like what books we're reading. Like she was like my book friend, if you know what I mean. So then, summer of 7th grade, a lot of stuff happens, which I honestly might make a story time on that, because like summer of 7th grade was like the wildest, craziest, most drama-filled summer ever. But summer of 7th grade happens, and a lot of stuff happens between me and this other girl, and then also involved with one of Allie's friends. So Allie's kind of working me out through it. I lose so many friends that summer because of what happened. And so then, fast forward, start of 7th grade. Me and Allie, we are still having the same relationship. We're not like super duper close, but we've definitely grown a lot closer over the summer. But could I call us still best friends? No, like I don't think I was her number one choice, and I don't think she was my number one choice. So then, fast forward to October, it's Halloween. I was supposed to go with my parents, but then the plans got canceled, and so very last minute, I tag along with Allie in our neighborhood, because we live kind of close to each other, to go to a Halloween party with them. And the Halloween party goes absolutely great. We go with one of Allie's other friends. The night is just spectacular, absolutely immaculate. And me and Allie, we're kind of real close after this. Could I say we're best friends? Best friends? I don't know, but we were definitely very closer than we were. And then fast forward to February of 7th grade year, I have this whole new friend group at my new school, because I did go to a new school, so me and Allie are not going to the same school anymore. 7th grade year, it's her birthday, February 7th. And she invites me over for her birthday, just for I don't want to say, I think it was a sleepover. Stayed at her house for a sleepover, first time ever being over to her house. And that is when we became best friends, because I met her sister, I met her mom, and now every week I go over to her house, and me and Allie are just now such close friends. So yeah, that's the story time on how me and my best friend became best friends. I know this one was kind of long, but yeah. Also, let me know if you guys want a story time on 7th grade summer, because oh my gosh, that was crazy. Anyways, thank you.